Thank you for the privilege to be able to share from a faith-based perspective on a subject that's near and dear to our hearts, foster care, adoption, and orphan care. Did you know that the placement of children in foster homes is a concept that goes as far back as the Torah and the Bible, which refers to taking care of dependent children as a duty under the law? Early Christian church records indicate that orphans actually lived with widows and were paid for by the church. We also need to remember what Matthew 18:5 says, "Whoever receives one such child in my name receives me."
My name is Holly Church, and I'm the Division Director for Children and Family Services in St. Louis County. We have children in need of foster care, of temporary care out of their home because of family difficulties. The foster families we have are fantastic, and they are stretched to capacity.
7 years ago when I started this job, we had about 300 kids. We averaged around 300 kids in foster care. 7 years later, we're averaging 400 kids. So you can see just by the numbers, these are kids in your community that need to be placed within their community. So we're looking for homes all over St. Louis County so kids can stay where they live. And right now we're lacking resources in many parts of our county.
When I was little, my parents did foster care, and so that's something that we've always wanted to do. And we knew foster care and adoption was a direction we wanted to head. So that's how we got started.
I grew up and I had 25 nieces and nephews, and I took care of a lot of them. So it's kind of like I was kind of edged into this when I was young, but I love children. I love to see the growth. I love to see them go on, and that's what really makes me happy.
They teach me how to be patient. They teach me how to speak their language and understand their language. They teach me how to have fun and how to de-stress through play, and how to also have serious conversations in those time of needs too.
Our daughter's done a really good job just phrasing it for us when we first started. She's like, well, right now they're family, and then at some point they're going to go home, and then we'll be friends.
Some of the highlights have definitely been the laughter that it's brought into our home. We have had so much fun with the kids, and actually seeing them from when they first entered our home and how they've progressed through the years has been incredibly rewarding to see that from the start and to where they are now.
If this is really something I'm sensing that I should do, I feel this calling, then I guess God will equip me.
It's difficult sometimes sending them back into the situation. For us, the big piece is just knowing that God is always there, even if I can't be, that He's still got it under control, and just trusting that. So it's been a huge faith thing too.
If you felt this was your calling, I would just tell you to jump in, get your feet wet. Children are a blessing. They really are, and yeah, you're going to have hard times as well as good times, but you deal with it, you work through it, and in the end, it's definitely all worth it. So just do it. Just do it.
We're really looking for a whole range of people who are interested in being foster families, and we have just as many needs of kids out there as we might have of foster families interested in doing foster care. A lot of people may know someone in their own organization or congregation or other group that does foster care, and so it'd be great for them to talk with that family and see what it's like.
My job is to answer your questions so that you would know whether foster care is a good fit for you or not, and I'm always willing to talk to you. So you could email me or you could give me a phone call. We can just chat about what you're thinking about. We can chat about what our needs are and see if it would be a good fit for your family. Making a phone call doesn't obligate you. We're glad to talk to you at any point about doing foster care.
My message to future foster parents is to give it a try. Contact some resource people, find out what's involved, and go for it. You'll know if you can do it or not.
We told ourselves that if we can just make a difference in one kid's life, even for a little bit, like that's it. That's all we can do. We can love them while they're in our house. And if we can make a difference for one child for a little while, then we've got to do that.
Now that we've been doing it for 3 years, it's something that I can't imagine not doing.
honestly, I believe it's my calling. It's what I'm here to do. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's what I've been ordained to do. So that's why I encourage any other foster parent, if it's in your heart, then follow your heart and everything else will come.
I think we need to get involved because God is involved. Isaiah 1:17 says, defend the cause of the fatherless.